It'll be a game. For sure. Come on. Okay. Close you. More. Alright, close you. More. Alright, close you. Copy link. Oh, you did it already. Well done. Okay, well done. Do you have your voice on or no? I can change it off. Stream options, YouTube and game chat. No? You don't have. I see. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut mine off. Okay, I'll see you in a second. All right, bye-bye.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56. It's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They fake the handoff. Now Lance rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lance looking to throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
yardage here, back at the 41. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. There's Trimble, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. The Lance going to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off of play action, here's Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Dupree. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now a play fake. Lance. They'll roll him out right. He's got Higgins over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 30 on second down, Garoppolo. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
There's Garoppolo to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down at 4. On the handoff, Gainwell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Gainwell. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that.
And he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Lance. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Now a run with Hubbard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Lance. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he is into the end end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 11 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Gainwell takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Batson now bringing it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56 in L.A. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Garoppolo on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come get some. Come get some. Come on, come get some.
They'll run here with Gainwell. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
The defense going to blanket the field. 6 now in the secondary here for 3rd and 15.
Hey, gun. Watch the ship. Watch the ship, man. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Jump. Block. Here we go. Last 50 seconds, right? Come on. I got them. 2. 50 seconds. 2. Watch the run. 57. Mike, 57.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
This is Gainwell.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. The quick slant caught. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Here's Batson now, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Again, a run with Gainwell.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
On the run is Gainwell.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Gainwell.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
A give running right is Gainwell.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw out the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Williams brings it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
101 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second and 9 now from the 21. Operating from the gun, Lance. That caught by Trimble. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So they opted to run the ball there on third down on their side of the field.
I wonder if that was a called play, or did he check into it? And if he did, that took a lot of guts, because on his own side of the field, an obvious passing down, decides to run the football, and they pick up the first down. Give that man a ton of credit.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Yard line, second and 11. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Lance. Open man is Higgins. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Gainwell. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kenneth Gainwell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Lance now on 1st down. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Lance. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
the Saints will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
11. 20, Mike, 20. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Garoppolo to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Garoppolo. And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 7. Back to throw. And he's got it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be faced
first with a 3rd and inches.
The Saints are the champions of the NFC. As we say thank you for watching, and good night, everybody.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.